You guys, we did it. We've reached a new frontier. We're live from a music. Well, we're not live. I'm barely alive. That's right, you guys. I am at Gov Ball here in New York for 3 days, and for some reason they let me interview artists that are performing. I'm excited. We've got some good people. I'm also kind of nervous, and I also slightly have to piss a little, so who knows what'll happen in what order. I'm gonna put my sunglasses down. When I was thinking about what I wanted to do for this, I didn't want to ask them, like, what was the inspiration behind this? I don't care. You don't care. Respectfully, all love. I want to ask them the same shit I would ask people on the street. However, this time, we're not on the street. We're in the press lounge. I have a feeling that this video is going to be giving major vibes of that girl who won a contest to interview A$AP Rocky.
Can I be your friend?
Of course you could be my friend, sweetie.
Thank you.
All right, guys, let's get into it. Well, this height difference is going to be lit.
Man, yeah. I mean, a lot of times it's a bigger height difference. You're what, 5'9"?
On the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm good at this point because people always ask me, like,
What's something that's too hyped up right now?
the Stanley Cups. I was trying to look up the schedule for the Stanley Cup Finals, which is hockey. And when I look up Stanley Cup Finals, I'm start getting ads for all these metal cups.
It's telling you, do you want leopard print or do you want flower print on it?
Yeah. So those cups, I'm like, bro, these types of cups have been around for a minute. I don't know what's.
That's what I always think is so funny, but people really seem to f with them. People have like collections.
Not a fan.
Okay. It's Pride Month. What's the gayest sentence you can think of?
Just the word gay, straight up, boom. Yeah.
Forgot that you're Australian. I used to get really high and watch Jamae, private school girl.
Oh, yeah.
Nor.
No. Stop it.
Stop it.
Fucking stop
Get
it.
me my Cork Zero, Mom.
2Z plus everything. Hello, we are P1 Harmony.
And I missed the memo. We couldn't look like we're going to two more different events. What jobs would you guys want to have if you weren't doing this?
Oh. Interior designer. Yeah, I love a good couch.
Oh, the best.
I would say vet. I really love animals. Gunin. Soldier.
Wow, soldier.
I want to be a photographer.
Oh, a photographer. Well, we're in the media lounge.
무대 감독?
I'm sorry?
무대 감독이 뭐야? Stage director.
Stage director. You want to be a director?
Yeah.
What about you?
Contemporary dancer.
Do you take a lot of training for contemporary dance?
My dad is actually a contemporary dancer.
You good?
Yeah, it's fine. What is something that you would want to say to an ex? You don't have to like call him unless you want to.
Honestly, I only have good exes, so I know.
What's the secret to that?
I just like have found really good boys. I don't know what it is. Honestly, I feel like so many of my friends are like, F my ex, and then I'm just like, dang, I would never say that to any of my exes.
What's the oldest mom you've ever been with?
56.
56. That's almost a grandma.
Could be. Yeah.
What do you think is something that's too hyped up right now?
Oh my gosh. Maybe like dogging on folks in songs.
Is that like a trend in the music world right now?
I don't know. It feels like a trend to like not be forgiving. It's like empowering to like be better than somebody else.
I feel like everybody goes through like a holier than thou phase and then they're like, wow, I feel really stupid for doing that. Such a good outfit. Where's it from?
Versalao.
Okay, you have a single mistake. What was the dumbest thing you did when you were younger?
Me and my best friend Izzy, this just popped in my head, went out to our like farm field bit, like this little field, and tried to set a light, fire a light to all this hay, thinking we were having a bonfire, and actually we were just going to set the whole thing. Yeah, it was really bad. My mum was in the window, she was like, what are you kids doing? We were like,
You're like burning this shit down, Mom. We're getting out of here.
bringing the house down.
Yeah.
But yeah, we thought we were like having a bonfire.
The bonfire was having you.
Oh, yeah.
Does anyone have like an interesting talent besides being stars?
Oh wow. 개인기 있는 사람.
비눗방울 소리를 낼 수 있어요.
Oh, he can make like bubble sounds with his mouth.
Oh.
Sir, we can't hear anything.
They can't. They can't.
No, they heard that loud and clear, and we're all like, "Whoa!" None of us heard that.
We're in shock.
Yeah,
Let's
we're.
pretend.
What's the riskiest text you've ever sent?
Riskiest, like naughty, like saucy, like nude vibes.
It could go like any way.
Maybe like sending like a little saucy pic to my wife or something. We do a lot of long distance.
No, I forgot that you're like married. I'm like,
Yeah.
as a single person, I'm like, You have a song called Never Goes Away on your album Just Because. What is something you'd never want to go away?
My mom and my dad. Sorry,
Are you trying to make me cry? I literally cried about this last night. I was like, if my mom ever goes anywhere, it's a wrap. We're done.
I was on the plane with my dad, and we were on the way to some like show. I remember like all of a sudden I thought about it because I think I was being a little bit of a bitch to my dad, and I started really thinking about it, and I like started tearing up, and he's next to me on the plane, and I'm like turned towards the window like sobbing.
What would your death row meal be?
Holy sh! Maybe like angel hair pasta.
That's taste, bitch. That's real taste.
Yeah, it's like the texture and everything.
It's all about the
Yeah,
texture.
right.
And it
So
absorbs so much sauce. Anyways, I could talk for like hours about marinara sauce. It's kind of embarrassing. Do you have any first date horror stories?
Oh yes, I do. I was about 16, 17. I was in Mexico. Me and my family had we went on a little trip there, and
Oh, I was like, your first date was in Mexico. What the f?
No, oh my god, no. So this guy from afar was like really gorgeous, but we'd never been close enough to like see what his height was or like what his vibe
No,
was.
that just happened with a photographer. I was like, we're so close yet, could not be further.
So then we followed each other when we went home, and then he was like, oh, let me take you on a date. And I was like, okay, great. So he picks me up in his car. We then get to the place that we're going on the date. I get out of the car and I look to my right and I'm thinking, oh, he's just not got out of the car yet. When I tell you the car's back here, he's the exact same height as the car, and I can't even see him.
You won't see him on the date. You're not seeing him at all.
I wasn't seeing. I was looking down. I was like, "What is going on?"
Suddenly, I have a child.
Yeah, literally, we went bowling, and every time I threw the ball, I just sat back down, so I didn't have to see if it was him.
What's the riskiest text you've ever sent?
Oh, skip.
What's your guys' favorite smell?
Ooh, 제일 좋아하는 향. I love the smell of oil. Is that just me?
Like any oil, like vegetable oil?
No. When you
I
go,
was like, yeah, no, me too. It's called McDonald's.
I meant gasoline.
Oh.
Like, you know when you go to the gas station, like that smell of the gas?
Yeah, no, it's incredible.
I love it.
I love black cherry.
We went from.
You sound like a freak.
I was gonna say we went from gas station to black cherry. It's like this: black cherry gasoline,
Paint.
paint. Okay.
I like something sweet, anything, kind of fruit.
Love that. You like the sweeter things.
Yeah, right.
I think ice cream box, like a freezer.
Oh, a freezer. That's really specific. I like. Okay.
Candy shop.
Okay, so you guys like the same sense. Yeah, the sweet. Yeah.
Range here. We have
Yeah.
range.
What would your death row meal be?
What is that?
Like death row, when you're like on death row. What would your last meal be, I guess? I thought that was a common term, and so many people are like, what is that? And then I'm like, you're on trial and you're about to be executed.
I was gonna say I almost did die actually one time, and so I was like gonna get really serious about it, but I couldn't really eat anything. I could only eat like broth. So
Okay, cut. I'm like, totally, let's get serious.
it would be maybe like Swedish pancakes. It's like these crepes that are really good, or a breakfast burrito. I love a good breakfast.
Do you enjoy being on Selling Sunset?
Not really.
Yeah, no, I can't imagine because
hard.
you're very like real.
Imagine just like trying to be normal and there's like 10 cameras.
And some bully coming by with a chair on a chain and calling that a bag.
It's my purse. You like it?
I mean, I do. It's just not a purse.
And then I remember the first time they filmed, they asked me to walk inside the house again.
Was the first time not?
Yeah, did I fuck it up walking? Like, holy shit. I was like, okay, G, just gotta walk in the front door. Wait, how do I walk? And I'm like,
No, and then you look even more crazy.
yeah. Kushel and the rest of the cast is so good at making it like natural. They cut all our scenes because we're too normal, I think.
I would just start talking shit and just like doing random bits.
I turn into an ultra bitch and I'm just slagging off everyone.
And then you date one of the Oppenheim twins.
I know, and then I turn straight, date Brett, and try sell $1 million houses.
What was the last thing you were influenced to buy?
I think money pieces, hair. You know, you get your like blonde bits at the front. But do you mean music-wise?
No, just in general. Like I just bought a lint roller because TikTok told me enough.
Yeah, no, definitely money. I feel like that's all over TikTok. Everyone was like getting the face framed.
Is that why I look like this? I'm not getting my face framed? What would your death row meal be?
Wow. It depends on how I'm feeling that day, but it's either gonna be like a real good ramen, like Silver Lake Ramen in LA, or it's gonna be La Fonda in Atlanta, 2 steak tacos plus the works.
But you might not even need the death penalty at that point. Your heart will just give out.
Yo, give it all up, baby.
Your music is very romantic and very, some might say, arousing. What dating advice do you have?
I'm still figuring it out, you know. I'm in a very healthy relationship now, and I'm very proud of that relationship. And there's like been a lot of hard work put into that, and I think it's just kind of like being very forgiving and accepting of one another.
Yeah.
Because people are ever changing and growing, and you know, understanding and learning from their mistakes. And it makes it 10 times harder when the partner isn't on board and receiving you where you're at.
This is so beautiful. What the fuck? Who do you guys think has the best style in the group?
I think me.
Yeah, we always say Keel.
The more you invest, really.
That's how I feel about it. I know it doesn't look like it, but let's pretend it does. Now, who do you think has the worst style in the group?
I think we can say this buddy right here.
I'm so sorry, Theo.
I think he could admit it though, so it's fine.
Oh, do you agree?
근데 딱히 관심이 없습니다.
He doesn't care.
He doesn't care. Teach me, please. That sounds really peaceful. You have a song called Worst Person Alive. What quality makes someone the worst person alive?
The worst person alive. If you're homophobic, boom.
Happy Pride Month.
Yeah. If you're homophobic, you're a little bitch and you should fuck off.
What's the weirdest thing you've seen while you're performing?
I actually really liked that it happened, but I was on a show and I was doing a show. For some reason, got on the topic of being like single, and someone was asking if my drummer was single, and he's not single. And then someone asked my piano player if he's single, and he was. And then this guy was like, "Are you single?" And I just went red and started like freaking out, and I was like, "Yeah." And he was there like. And I was like, boy, like, we're not doing that.
You're like, I don't know how tall you are, and I've learned that lesson. What was the first thing you thought about when you woke up today?
I was like, I want to sleep more first. That's what I really want to do.
That's the exact same thought I had. I woke up and I said, not now. You have a new single, White Claw. What's your like drunk must-have delicacy?
Yeah, White Claw with Shania Twain dropped today. Mad hyped about it.
Shania Twain was one of my first sexual awakenings. I had the calendar at age like 6.
She's a bad one.
Your shit face, what are you ordering?
Kind of like vanilla of me, but like a real good turkey sandwich, you know?
I feel like sandwiches are slept on.
Turkey, bacon, avocado sandwich is doing it every time for me.
That's literally what I had before coming here. It's so good.
Yeah. Drunk or not, that's a go-to.
What's a hobby that people would be surprised to know that you have?
I love surfing.
Where are you from?
I'm from California.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't start surfing in California. I started surfing in Australia.
Oh, so you just made it even cooler. Got it. No, for sure. No, I tried surfing in Costa Rica and ate shit and got sunburned.
Hell yeah.
What was the last YouTube video you've watched?
Sabrina Carpenter's newest music video.
I heard it just came out.
So good. I was watching that last night. It was so good.
I just watched the new Ariana Grande one.
Yeah, I need to watch the Ariana one. Yeah, Sabrina smashed it.
What's your like weirdest drunk or stoned craving that you get?
I reckon mac and cheese. You know, in Australia, we don't have that much mac and cheese. And then I come here, every menu, mac and cheese.
We've got mac and cheese for the rest of the world, babe.
Yeah. Y'all love mac and cheese, and I love that.
What's a song that you have stuck in your head right now?
Don't Toliver Bandit. It's performed Sunday, right? Yeah, Sunday. Yeah. So I'm really look forward to it.
For me, it's that me espresso.
You and everybody else, are you seeing Sabrina on Sunday?
She's playing literally right after us. I don't know if we'll be able to, but I did see her at Jingle Balls.
They have golf carts. I'm sure they can make it happen. What's a bad habit you're trying to break?
I think I can be really judgmental.
I will say though, people make it really fucking easy though.
It's like lighthearted. It's not like I'm being like.
It's like just for the bit.
Yeah, like I kind of like I'll see something and I'll immediately think of something to make fun of about it.
But then you're like, whoa,
But
that's crazy.
Nice. Yeah. That's not nice to do that.
No, and we spread kindness here. What's the most British sentence you could say? Because I just interviewed somebody on the street and they said like the most like cog wash cock bowls something something, and I was like, what? Is Google here to translate?
Was it same accent or was it more northern?
No, because they all sound the same to me.
Yeah, fair. I'd say my biggest line would be like, I bloody love it. Something to do with bloody. I feel like we all say bloody this, bloody that.
Yeah, the first story you told about burning down like the barnyard, I was like, that was pretty British. You were like, my mum, and I was like, oh, I called my mom and I'm like, hey bitch, what's up? And you're like, my mum.
My mum's like, no, you're still a little child.
Because she cares, my mom's given up. What's the funniest lie you've told someone?
Oh, actually, I was at the airport the other day. This older gentleman came up to me and he was like, where are you from? And I was like, oh, Australia. He's like, you must get heaps of male attention with that accent. And I just said, absolutely I do. I said, yes, I do. I get heaps. And I'm totally by myself. My band isn't even with me.
Think, run with it. Life is so short and so long.
I would love a boy to hit on me. That'd be cute as.
What's your favorite memory as a group?
My favorite memory is Jingle Ball.
Okay.
The Jingle Ball Festival was very fun, and that's a good memory.
He said Jingle Ball. Do you agree?
I do.
Okay, moving on. You're 20. What are you most excited for in your 20s?
I just want to make a lot more music, and I ride horses a lot. So those are like my two favorite things, and if I could just keep doing that, I'm really happy, honestly.
I'm really like stoked for you. You seem like you just are so at peace. I'm like 30 and I don't feel like I have it this figured out. What's the dumbest thing you've ever spent money on?
I spent like $236 on one of those bikers that bikes you around Times Square.
Was it worth worth it?
Yeah, I was on a date with my girlfriend and we went to like a nice restaurant and stuff. And
It's f***ing cute. It's not even like...
we're just like, we've never done it, so we might as well just do it.
I'm gonna jump in the f***ing road right now. This is crazy. Besides the little airport incident, what's the most chaotic thing you've done this week?
I just played 7 shows in 8 days. My legs are like about to fall off. Voice is fine. Hip flexors, not fine.
Voice is fine. Everything else aches.
My set, I like have so much ADHD. I'm just like jumping around the whole fucking time.
You're jacked.
Yeah.
What is something you want to tell the people? It can be as prolific or dumb as you want it to be.
I hope you have an amazing summer. Have a great summer.
Hope you have an amazing summer.
A hot girl summer.
A hot girl summer.
I'm like, yeah.
I'm trying to do a British accent for the first time and it's not panning out.
Hot girl.
Hot girl.
Summer.
Summer. Ding. Ding. What's a bad habit you're trying to break?
I drink a lot of water when I get nervous. I mean, it's good to stay hydrated, but like I have really bad stage fright. So before I get on stage, I drink so much water and then I have to use the washroom.
That makes sense. I have the opposite problem. I'm drinking no water. It's not great.
Stay hydrated.
No, I know. I would look probably a lot more like you than I do me. What about you?
I always touch my ring, even on the stage. When I'm performing, like, I'll dance. Like, body's really cool, but you know, my hands are like this.
Everybody, look close. He's adjusting his ring.
뭔가 계속 안으려고 하는 거?
He has a bad addiction to like hugging.
Hugging people?
Yeah?
That's a bad habit. That's a beautiful habit.
뭐 싫어할 수도 있으니까.
Okay.
Some people have boundaries.
That's fair. No, that's very fair.
Now my bad habit is when I perform, picking 뭔가 이렇게 동작을 하면 다른 손도 이러고 있다.
Ooh, something went in my eye. He said, sorry. When he's performing and he's dancing, if there's like a dance move that he has to do this, the other hand will also do the same.
I do that too. No. I cannot dance.
지금 할 일을 미루는 습관이야.
Oh, he's just lazy, he says.
Oh, yeah. I got you. I feel you big time.
Always shaking my leg like this.
Fidgeting? We've got to get you guys some fidget spinners.
There's like the poppers now, right? Like people use the poppers.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I was thinking of a different one, but totally. Now, you have a very particular, polished, put-together style. Do you own sweatpants?
Oh, I did. I lost my New Balance.
One pair? So you're just like constantly in jeans?
I was on a bus and they were in like a dirty laundry bag and I accidentally got off the bus, so it's gone somewhere in Australia.
Yeah, you pick buying new sets of clothes rather than doing the laundry. I respect that.
You know me.
I really respect
you know me.
that.
It's good.
Do you have a favorite conspiracy theory?
Mermaid talk. Mermaids. Fairy talk.
Fairies, I'm like less sold on. The mermaids, they have to be real.
And they found like bones and and like Bigfoot.
Bigfoot has
what
to
else?
be
There's
real.
more.
The Denver airport.
Denver airport is
lose my shit
my
on
God.
this.
The blue horse.
Up to no good.
Up to no good.
2 feet in the air.
Red eyes. There's so many secrets in it. I'm Atlantis. That's another one.
Atlantis!
Just aliens.
No, we know that that's real. Look at Jeffree Star. That's an alien.
And there's some people that hate conspiracy theories that get angry about it.
I was so afraid. I asked you and you had like a moment where you were like, and I was like, oh, I'm really not trying to make you look like a wackadoo. Like, I'm into conspiracy theories.
I love it.
What do you want to tell the people?
So I want to tell the people, can I hold this for this, just to make it extra special? Serving Country, Young Gravy. I'm dropping an album. It's Country Trap, dropping very soon. It's gonna be beautiful. I'm doing a tour in the fall, and I don't strictly hook up with MILFs. So I just want the world to know that it's an open playing field.
The net is wide.
Yeah, it's more than just that. Everyone thinks I'm a MILF guy, which is cool, but.
Okay, I'm gonna take the mic back, Your Honor. You do have it in your bio, like I heart moms.
Yeah.
What's something you want to tell the people, no matter how prolific or stupid?
Honestly, stream my music. Like, that's all.
I was like, girl, when in doubt, pimp it out. What's the most chaotic thing you've done this week? I bought 2 bouquets of flowers for my girlfriend instead of just 1.
I don't know. I haven't really done anything crazy.
You're just chilling.
I'm just chilling, yeah.
That sounds really nice.
Yeah, it was sweet. That's sweet ass.
That seems really nice to have just a peaceful week. Don't know what that's like, but that's so funny. You have a single coming out called Serving Country. I have a clothing brand, and I'm releasing hats and shirts that say, I will always serve my country, but the my and the O, so it always looks like I will always serve.
The inspiration came from a beautiful ex I had, 4'10".
Yeah, you really do know height. That's crazy. You really keep it up there.
Well, I mean, we were dating for like a year, so I knew her height for sure. But
my brothers couldn't tell you what height they are.
Anyway, she was a cheerleader, so all of her friends were in the community that like to say surfing cunt. I started making country, and I don't know. She helped inspire it. So shout out to my hot ex.
What is one thing you want to tell the people watching?
Wait. We're so excited to be at Gov Ball. This is our first time performing in like an actual like festival.
Oh my god, congrats guys.
Thank you. So we worked really hard for our set tomorrow on Saturday. So we're very much looking forward to that, and we can't wait. Also, we're wearing different clothes, so it'll be new.
No, the fashion, you guys walked in and I was like, you guys were standing there taking some picture and I was just like shoveling nachos into my mouth and I was like, oh. What's the craziest thing you've seen performing?
A lot of tits, a lot of butts.
Butts?
Yeah.
Do they do like the pool handstand? Like, I feel like unless you're barricade, how do you?
Just to check, it wasn't the butthole, if that's what you were wondering.
No, I was hoping there was no hole from start to finish of this.
No holes. And please, in the future, no holes.
Let's keep
please.
it that way, guys. Put your holes away.
The holes away. I'm out here throwing drumsticks. Don't do
And
that.
people are throwing hole.
Cheeks and tits.
Cheeks and tits.
People whack them out.
I feel like you have another album, Cheeks and Tits.
Yes, and put away those holes.
That's the follow-up album. Put away the holes.
part.
Exactly. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, man.
This was great.
Give me a hug. You're beautiful.
God, that was the most awkward hug. I am really shrinking, and it's showing. No, I meant just like the height difference, and I was like had a microphone. I was like, yeah.
Come on, let me.
There we go. I love this. There we go. Yes. Also, when you were taking pictures over there, you had your drink in your back pocket, and it was totally spilling out, and it just looked like you were pissing. It was really beautiful.
Wow.
It was beautiful. No, it really was.
Hopefully a video of that leaks.
What's one thing you want to tell the people can be as profound or dumb as you want it to be?
Whatever capacity you show up in, whether it be you're doing incredibly well or incredibly poor, you are unbelievably loved. Very, very deeply loved.
Okay, well guys, soak that up. This is the most profound this channel will ever get. Shut it down, pack it up. Steven Sanchez said that I was his favorite interview all weekend, and he called my questions great. Barbara Walters, do one more little turn in that grave. She dead? She's not dead. Barbara Walters, keep on living, girl. What is one thing you want to tell the people? It can be as prolific or stupid as you want it to be.
I'm gonna get real nice and wholesome. Just be who the f you are. People who are mean, and you're exactly where you're meant to be in this life. Life works like a wheel. It's good, and sometimes it gets shitty, but it always comes back to the top. Boom. My manager taught me that.
You said put the holes away, but you're like, I'm gonna get wholesome.
Brought it around like a full circle.
Like a full hole. Alrighty guys, it's been 3 days of interviews, a lot of sweating, and I nibbled on a little chocolate bar, and so I've gotta go, girls. Ow!